Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over in the test account and we're looking at the current event that is going on. And if you're not familiar with the Lyrical Expiration, this is one that you want to save your summons for. Now, we really stress this because during this event, you only have 14 days and you do have to summon a certain amount of heroes. And of those heroes, it is in all different factions. Now, of course, the rare stones will go in there. They will count as well. But I want to run through here and show you exactly how to build this out, how to do it for all the new players. And then we'll go ahead and look at the rewards and who you should be choosing out of the Lyrical Expiration. Now, of course, we split this into two goals. If you remember originally, this was actually one goal and one goal only. Some of them were very hard to actually achieve. But if you look here, use 2 or more support heroes in a single battle to achieve victory 12 times. Now you can see it is in the Arcane Labyrinth, the Campaign, or the King's Tower that you have to use those 2 support heroes together, which is incredibly easy because you have heroes like Liberta. But if you do not do that, you can go ahead and lure 20 beasts, which of course is going to run you 200 baits. Very easy to get. And the reward in here is an elite stone. So very cool. Anytime that you can get these elite stones, have a chance to get that Celestial or those hypo heroes. Now, what we were talking about when it comes to the summons, acquire 2 elite or higher maulers during the event. This gives you that 14-day window again to do those summons, making sure that you're pulling those because those are giving you hero coins. Now, of course, hero coins you can swap for more of those elite stones, but you can also power level the Twisted Essence with the Elder Tree out of there as well. 2 primary things that you really do want to look for. Now, send companion points. This, of course, is going to be with your friends list, making sure that is full. And another thing with the friends list, make sure that it is active. That is something that a lot of players do miss. If a lot of players are on your list or even in your guild that are not active, you're not going to be getting a lot of resources from them. So definitely making sure, like I do on the YouTube account, that everything stays active. Now, of course, undergo 5 hero ascensions at the temple. This is really easy when you get those rare stones and when you're building up heroes. But also once you summon those heroes, you can build them out at the temple, getting them a little bit higher. And of course, these are Labyrinth tokens. Now, Labyrinth tokens can be exchanged for heroes, but they can also be used for poke coins. We have cores in there. We have red chests in there. We have the emblems of space. There's a ton of stuff in there, which makes Labyrinth coins an absolute vital to get in there. Now, this one, draw furniture. Now, 60 times is quite a bit, but when you look at buying the poke coins out of the store every day, pretty easy. And then, of course, going through and doing the mages this time instead of support, Arcane Labyrinth, Campaign, or that King's Tower to give you a couple more stones. Now, again, you have to summon some Graveborn. First one we seen was the Mauler. Then, of course, it is the Lightbearer. Defeat 15 Labyrinth bosses. So this is really easy if you're going through and you're doing the Labyrinth in conjunction with, if you do it for the auto, you'll actually get credit for 3 bosses. But if you're looking to achieve and hit all of those with the mages, the support, the tank, the rangers, all of those using in formations, the Labyrinth is super simple to go in there and actually farm a lot of stages. And you do get credit for every single stage. If you're doing a full Labyrinth run, you don't even have to go through and complete the entire thing before you hit that 12. You just do 12 battles. Once you do that, you can drop out your heroes, put in some new ones, and continue battling that way, which of course is going to yield you some more Labyrinth tokens. Now, same in here, we have warriors and then Cursed Realm rotations. This should be a given that every time that the Cursed Realm is up, you're going to be doing it regardless of anything else because Cursed Realm is a massive place for loot, giving you a couple more stones in there. Fast rewards. This is something you'll be doing every single day, which means 10 times 10 days, or you can go ahead and do the refreshes. The refreshes also do count in this. Now, if you're VIP level 10 or above, which 10 is essentially where you can get free to play, I would do 1 of my fast rewards and then do 1 additional, which is the 50 diamonds to do the fast rewards. Because as they continue to add more to AFK Arena, those fast rewards can pick up quite a bit of those. Now, reach Treasure Scramble level in expert level in the Treasure Scramble, or you can go ahead and do the tanks for a couple more stones. Participate in 15 guild hunts. Make sure, again, you're doing Riz and you're doing Soren every single time they are up. They're going to yield you the guild coins. Guild coins, of course, building out Eugene, also getting those time emblems, tier 4 stones, as well as gear for those dimensional heroes. And then, of course, we have Rangers, Shadow Invasion, which if it's already complete, I don't like doing the Shadow Invasion. I think once I went in there and got all loot, I have never played it again. But of course, we can run through really quick with the Rangers. Then we have the Elite Wilders. So we have to summon from all 4 primary factions during this event. And the final one right here, which is the Bounty Quest, go ahead and finishing out those Bounty Quests. Now, When you start completing these out, it is going to give you this chest of wishes. Now, we've gotten these for quite a bit of time, but when you look at the things that are within here, so we have poke coins, we have primordial amplifying emblems. Those you can get in the shop every single day. Even looking here at baits and also looking at shards. Shards you can get from gold, but baits are something that I would really look at. So the three focuses really with these chest of wishes, red chest, cores, baits are the big thing. If you already have beast resonance up to 12, I would probably look at getting the red chest or the cores, depending on what you need. And this is a time where you take really hard look at your account, see if you have a lot of heroes that have that plus 30 or plus 40 signature item that is required, or if you have a lot of heroes that still do need that plus 60 engraving. Makes a big difference, but you're going to get a lot of chests out of here, because here you get what, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think you get 11 in total out of here. And if you complete Lyrical Expiration, which I really stress the importance of doing this, it is going to give you a reward chest. That is right. This is the reward chest. So we've completed 1 of 15 right now to get the chest. But looking at the chests and the heroes that are in here, there's really 2 ways to approach this. When you look at it in the first, you get to choose 1 of 5 heroes. The only hero that is still being used in a lot of different formations, depending on who you have built, is Nevi. So Nevi, of course, in some Treasure Scramble teams, also see her in some of the one-off teams with the Cursed Realm or the Nightmare Corridor. Nevi is being used again in a couple different places, and depending on who you have built, Oden is another hero that is kind of being used in a couple different places. Now, of course, for a majority of players, we're just going to go in here and we're going to pick up another copy of Wukong. Now, if you guys remember, we're approaching the 5-year anniversary. With that said, Lyrical Expiration in a lot of chests, a lot of events out of here have given us Wukong or Flora for a absolute multitude of years, which is kind of crazy, but we're at the point where we have them all 5-starred, meaning that when we get copies of Wukong and Flora, we can actually exchange them for other Celestial or Hypo heroes, which is exactly what we're doing. So my personal choice, I'm getting a copy of Wukong. When you look at Ulard, when you look at Taili, there's no reason to get either of those. I know somewhat used in the tower, but not really anymore. I don't use either of them, depending on even running in the towers. I don't use either of them. So Nevi would be, again, kind of my first choice. If you already have Nevi built, which you don't have to take her incredibly high, but if you don't have her built, it might be a good one, or Oden, just to get another copy out of there. But of course, Wukong, if you ever want to get to the point of doing the swap within this hero chest, it makes a big difference when you're getting those heroes out of there. Now, of course, with the shop, like we were saying, I just want to run through it real quick, but looking at our store, this is super important to make sure that you're picking up this time emblem every single day. But when you look at the multitude of the shards, the essence, even the poke coins, you can buy them every single day. Primordial amplifying emblems every single day, all day long. But when you start looking at some of the other things like the guild shop, when you look at the barracks, this is the place you really want to farm. Even getting labyrinth coins in there, you can get your red chest. You can get a couple copies of a few different heroes, making it a really big game changer when it comes to progression. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.